All right, so in my video yesterday, I showed you essentially the 3 pillars of getting a website to rank, right? So it's website errors, it's keywords, and it's backlinks. Those 3 things drive essentially the overall reason why your website is or isn't ranking. And today I thought I would actually step through what it looks like whenever we actually do one of these audits. And so essentially we will go through the SEO checklist that I offer. If you don't have that, then the link to that is below. Also, if you want somebody else to do this for you, we offer a free SEO strategy session where we'll talk to you about why your website is or isn't ranking and some of the core problems that you currently have. As I said, this checklist covers all of those items. Essentially, I'm going to use an SEO tool to do that, and so we will go through that as we get started. One of the things that I wanted to bring up here, so look, I'm looking here, business lawyer near me, and essentially they've got a bunch of different lawyers that are in this area. Some of them that have come up in here, just something to highlight that I found interesting is that even though I put in business lawyer and it says business here, it says family law attorney, so personal injury attorney. Most likely these guys are not going to be ones that I'm going to want to focus on, so that's why I'm continuing to scroll down here. This is a directory, so Justia is a directory where you can look at things. Yelp obviously is a directory. I'm going to keep scrolling down. There are lists here of attorneys. This one comes up, so number 6, eclewis.com comes up as the top one. That is an actual attorney. She's got a picture over here. And so I don't know much about this particular attorney in my area. I'm just using it as an example. But again, just trying to look at that next. You got the Baker Law Group. They've got a page that's actually titled How to Find a Denver Business Lawyer Near Me. So my guess is that Baker Law Group is probably not here. They probably just have this page to try and draw in traffic. So it's another strategy that many times people use. Super lawyers, so again, you got another directory. Find Law is a directory. Robinson and Henry, again, is another law firm. So what I did was I scrolled way down. I went down to, 19 or something, and I picked off a couple of attorneys down here and just said, hey, look, I'm gonna take a look at these different lawyers that are here, and we're gonna go look at their websites. This is E.C. Lewis's website. She's obviously got a top ranking website here in the local area. Then this is that one that's a Baker Law Group. Same thing. This is a blog post. Again, you have to scroll through and try and look. Where are they located? It looks to me like they've got a Denver office. They got a Colorado Springs office, a Greenwood Village office, but they just essentially have a post that draws people in that are looking for this specific keyword. And it's a smart strategy overall whenever you're trying to draw in traffic. If you know the questions that people are asking, put that on your website. That's what I said whenever I explained keywords yesterday. So this is the one that we're going to take a look at. So SMR Law Firm, they're just seeing declining traffic over time, right? So they started at 450 in December. They're currently down to 189. How much closer to zero do you want to get? There's a lot of things that you could ask with regards to this specific website. But whenever I bring up the overall page, you start to understand. When I look at the website here, this is not the way that most modern websites are currently structured. Sure, it looks like a piece of paper. It looks like something that a legal person might be interested in. But the question that you have to ask yourself is that if you're looking for a business lawyer, you're a business person, and you're going to come here and you're going to look at this thing and it looks outdated. And that's the first thing that I notice whenever I see it. I don't even need any tools to be able to rate that. So that's the very first thing, but it's the first thing that I would approach this business with. Hey, could actually improve your site quite a bit and get you back up closer to the top if we just made a couple of adjustments with regards to the overall site, use more of the page, add a hero section, really construct something that is focused much more on today versus something that's older. So that's the very first thing that I saw as I started to go through this. The second thing is, so whenever I take a look at, so this is one of the SEO tools, as I start to take a look at the errors that are on that page, right? So this is SMR Law, this is who we're reviewing. Their health score is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. It's something that definitely has some things to be addressed. But look at this. 1,166 issues listed on their website. And as it starts to go through, you start to see that whenever it comes to just the issues that are related to this website, there are quite a few. And this is something that needs to be addressed. It would obviously help this health score. It would help raise things up and most likely help them rank just a little bit higher with regards to just the overall performance of the website. Now, I did look at quite a few of the other websites coming down into this area, and I could tell you that the health scores are much higher for anybody else that's above them. If you got this up, who knows? It might help them a little bit, but I do think that there are some other adjustments that we have to make, and we'll talk about those in just a second. Looking at the number of keywords that this website currently has, you could see overall there's nobody really building content inside of the website to try and keep it updated. So that's a part of the problem. And so we're going to go off and actually have a deeper look at the competitors as well. All right. So I've loaded up now the EC Lewis. So that was the one picture that we saw earlier on. That's the number 6 result. And the J Baker was number 7. So they are far away from where this current website is. But as you look, so J Baker has a ton of keywords loaded in their website. And then EC Lewis has still quite a few, and there's just this tiny little bit of overlap. One of the things that I normally do at the very beginning is come in here and take a look at the things that are missing from the particular website that we're looking at. And so whether some of these things pertain to them, I would imagine that small business attorney near me is something that, again, they want to rate for. Small business lawyer near me, attorney, lawyer, is something that they want to rate for. Women-owned business certifications. You could just see that the things that rise out of this list that would be definite things that would be of interest. Now, the biggest thing to come back and take a look at is, let's go pick off some of the easier keywords to rate for. So from 0 to 30, we are going to say that's our difficulty that we want to really look for. I also oftentimes will want to take a look at things that are key questions that people are asking for. Things like how will oftentimes pull up a short list of things that we might want to take a look at creating for the particular website. How to start a chiropractic. That might be something that would draw in, again, people that are looking for legal advice that are starting a chiropractic office. How to qualify as a woman-owned small business. We just saw the woman-owned small business in one of the other keywords as well. These only have very small amounts of traffic. I would caution watching the amounts of traffic as well that come in from that. But again, if you picked off all of these keywords, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you got 80 new visits every single month. And this is a website that now is down to 200 visits a month or something. It's one that definitely could use some traffic. But whenever you come back to here, there's an opportunity to really take a look at, are there ways potentially to pick off some independent contractor attorney? Maybe that's one that's of interest to the business. 480 traffic every month. Networking events in Denver might pull in people. Business license in Denver, 480 there. Again, these are easy keywords to rate for. So you create a web page, you create a blog post, and essentially are looking to add these keywords to the website because they're currently missing. There's just an opportunity here to really do that. The other thing that we have to take a look at, though, is the backlinks that this particular website has, and whether or not if it has ones that are beneficial to the website itself. So domain trust 0 to 9, I see 53 referring domains. Let's go take a look at what those are. So you've got a blog post here. That's probably not helpful. These are probably not helpful. All of these we could essentially get rid of. There are other ones in here. Louisville latest blogspot again just isn't helping the website rank. And so there's some activity that could happen to try and get rid of anything that is just not helpful overall to the ranking of the website in terms of backlinks, and then go get some more helpful backlinks on the front end, because there's just a real opportunity to get those. There's also a few lost ones, and it's unfortunate because these are lost, but they are higher rated backlinks as well. And there was an opportunity maybe to go back to these different websites and try and figure out why aren't they current links as well. And so there's more work that can be done there. So what I'm showing you here, we started out with the Google search. We looked at overall who's performing where. The best place to get the information for who's beating you on the internet in terms of ranking is to go look at the websites and go look at them on Google and go look at them on Bing. The two results are going to be different. They're two totally different search engines with different types of things that are driving them. Secondly, we took a deeper look at the errors on the website. You could see quite a few. The overall layout is not that attractive. None of that stuff normally helps you when it comes to overall ranking with your website. The next level, though, was taking a look at those keywords and doing some comparison between the different competitors that are out there, try and figure out where are the competitors in terms of their keywords and make sure that your website equals those keywords. And then lastly, with regards to the backlinks, just getting rid of anything that's junk and go out there and reestablish the ones that honestly would be beneficial to you in the future as well. Hopefully this videos help you understand overall how a business ranks when it comes to seeing things on Google. Whenever you think about needing to do this, there are two opportunities. Number one, you can contact me. My information's down below in terms of how to get in touch for a free SEO audit or schedule a call with me. And so if you do that, essentially we're going to go through this information and talk about specifically your business and how it ranks. And then lastly, I would highly encourage you to download the checklist and understand what it takes to overall evaluate a business as well. There's some things whenever it comes down to local SEO that you need to understand as well, which we haven't covered in this video, but I will cover in a future video. If you have any other questions or have any suggestions in terms of future videos, please be sure to include that in the comment below. Please like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next time.